All right, so today you have a virtual teacher. You're just watching the video. Uh, if you felt pretty decent about yesterday, this is about the same thing. We're just picking out the word problems, okay? Now, on this handout, you have to just say whether it's linear, quadratic, or exponential. Pretty easy. So just kind of pay attention to it. All right, so we're looking right here. It says Allie reads at a constant rate. Okay, anytime you see like constant or per or every, that's going to be linear. Okay, pretty easy. The braking distance on a slippery road. Slippery. Okay, so we look through here. Nothing's adding the same or subtracting. So let's kind of look at this a little bit. Let's look at our first differences. Okay, looks like this is 50, this is 70, this is 90. 110. All right, that's our first difference. And like if our first difference is the same, it's going to be linear. All right. Now, if we did our second difference, and this was on the definitions from yesterday, and we didn't really look at it, but our second difference is all going to be 20. That means that we subtract again. All right, so it's going to be quadratic. Now, also, you can also say it is by what it isn't. It's not adding, it's not multiplying, so it would have to be quadratic. All right, bank account gains this much, banking population, anything like that, that's going to be exponential. Okay, not too bad. All right. Yes, it's your turn, but we're going to change that. Okay, it's our turn now. So bacteria can multiply and splits into two cells, doubling. When you see doubling, tripling, quadrupling, stuff like that, that is definitely exponential. Okay. Avery runs 4 miles per hour, or every hour. Now, that seems kind of slow, but that's okay. So this is every hour, so this would be a linear. All right. Peter kicks a ball into the air. Now, let me tell you, anything that's kicked, thrown, projected, or anything like that, it's going to be quadratic. Okay, because it makes this arc. Kick, punted, things like that, straight line right there. And that's not too bad. All right. So now we're actually going to write the equation. All right. Bennett and his friends decide to go bowling. Who cares? We don't need that. The cost for the group is this plus shoe rental, and this per game. So we should know this is linear. Okay. Now, a couple ways you could write this. You know they got to pay $15 for the shoes, which is gross. You should have to pay more because the shoes are gross. And they're doing $4 per game. If you write it like this is the same way as if you were to write it this way. And if we are in a regular class where you're doing stuff on paper, I would accept both. Okay, that's just because I'm cool. All right, now investment of a certain certificate of deposit doubles. All right, so let me kind of break this down a little bit. This is how much we start off with. There's our A sub 0. This is our initial amount. Doubles. Remember, I said doubles, triples, quadruples. This is our R. This is our growth rate. We don't care about that right there. Don't care. All right. So remember, this is your formula. And we just plug it in. And I think I used this in another class, and we talked about, everybody's like, oh, yeah, that's a lot of money. No, it takes about 21 years for you to actually make some money like that. Okay, this is a certificate of deposit is a very slow earning thing. You want to look for a high-end money market account. All right, a football is punted into the air. Remember what I said. Anything that's, all right, so this is quadratic. Now, I'm not going to lie, just about every word problem that's quadratic has a chart with it. So we look at our y values. This is where they start to repeat. All right, so this is our h, this is our k. Now, y equals x minus h quantity squared. You have to put the squared on there, plus k. Now, so it's going to look like this. Y equals something x minus 4 quantity squared plus 32. All right. Now, to find the a, we need to go from here to here. Well, how do I go from 32 to 30? I subtract 2. And that's it. That's how you find the a right there. It's a lot easier than what people think, but it's just one of those small things that people forget. And yes, I like to talk with my hands. Okay. Now, I guess I'm done. No, now I know what it is. All right, so what it is the back part of your paper. That's actually part of your homework. Now, I will tell you this. You have to get through today's homework before the other thing will open up. Today's work is due first, and then you have something else that's kind of due yesterday. It's not going to take you long. This lesson is probably 10 minutes, if that. Okay? Please be good. If not, I will have to come in here and start shaving eyebrows. Okay? Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.